In a devastating blow to Ukraine's war effort and national morale, the government in Kyiv has officially confirmed the death of its celebrated and enigmatic intelligence chief. After days of swirling rumors and Russian state media claims, the Office of the President of Ukraine issued a statement acknowledging that the head of the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense, a pivotal figure in planning Ukraine's most daring military operations, was killed in a direct Russian missile strike. The admission ends the speculation but opens a new chapter of uncertainty for Ukraine's security apparatus at a time when the war is entering a more brutal and unpredictable phase. The loss of such a high-profile and effective commander is arguably the most significant leadership casualty Ukraine has suffered since the conflict began, sending ripples of concern through the capital and among its Western partners. According to Ukrainian officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity, the intelligence chief was killed several days ago when a Russian hypersonic missile struck a heavily fortified and concealed command bunker in the eastern part of the country. The precision of the strike suggests a severe breach in Ukrainian operational security and a major intelligence success for Moscow. The attack reportedly leveled the underground facility, making it clear that Russia had obtained precise coordinates for one of Ukraine's most sensitive military sites. The Ukrainian government's initial silence was an attempt to manage the fallout and prevent a collapse in morale among its troops. However, to release what it claimed was definite proof of the successful strike, Kyiv was left with little choice but to confirm the loss and attempt to control the narrative. The official announcement from Kyiv framed the intelligence chief as a national hero who died on the front lines while directing operations against the aggressor. The presidential statement lauded his courage, ingenuity, and unwavering dedication to a free and sovereign Ukraine. It sought to transform a moment of profound military loss into a call for national unity and renewed resolve, urging Ukrainians to honor his memory by continuing the fight with even greater determination. Despite the government's efforts to portray his death as a heroic sacrifice, the news has been met with shock and anxiety across the country, as the intelligence chief had cultivated an image of near invincibility and was a symbol of Ukraine's clever and resilient resistance against a larger foe. Moscow wasted no time in claiming a major victory. The Russian Ministry of Defense released a detailed statement boasting of a successful decapitation strike that eliminated one of the key organizers of what it calls terrorist attack on Russian territory. The ministry claimed the strike was the culmination of a long and complex intelligence operation to track the commander's movement. Russian state television broadcast special reports celebrating the event as a turning point in the war, arguing that it proves Russia's growing technological and intelligence superiority. The propaganda effort is clearly aimed at demoralizing the Ukrainian military and populations while simultaneously bolstering support for the war at home, showcasing a tangible result of Russia's military campaign. The news was received with serious concern in Washington. The White House offered its official condolence to the people of Ukraine and to the family of the slain commander. A spokesperson for President Trump called it a tragic loss and reiterated that the United States would continue to stand with Ukraine. The administration is now grappling with the practical consequence of this development. The loss of a key intelligence partner complicates the flow of sensitive information and disrupt the coordinations of covert operations that have been vital to Ukraine's defense. Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke with his Ukrainian counterpart to express his condolence personally, calling the late intelligence chief a fearless patriot. In a public statement, Secretary Rubio condemned the targeted killing as another example of Russia's brutal war tactics, but vowed that it would not break the spirit of the Ukrainian people. He emphasized that American support for Ukraine remains steadfast and that the U.S. would work with its allies to ensure Kyiv has the resources it needs to defend itself. His diplomatic outreach is focused on reassuring Ukraine and other European allies that this setback will not lead to a wavering of American commitment. From a military standpoint, the Pentagon is assessing the strategic impact. Secretary of Defense Peter Hegseth told reporters that while the loss of any single leader is a blow, the Ukrainian command structure is resilient. However, He acknowledged that the strike raised serious questions about the vulnerability of Ukraine's command and control centers to Russia's advanced long-range weapons. Secretary Hexet stated that the Department of Defense is working urgently with Ukrainian partners to review and enhance the security protocols for their senior leadership and critical infrastructure. This includes discussions about providing more advanced air defense system and counterintelligence support to prevent similar attacks in the future. The American intelligence community is also deeply affected by the loss. Central Intelligence Agency Director John Ratcliffe, whose agency worked closely with the Ukrainian Intelligence Directorate, is overseeing the American effort to help Ukraine recover from the blow. Officials have confirmed that the CIA is actively assisting its Ukrainian counterparts in damage assessment, helping to secure compromised intelligence networks, and ensuring the continuity of essential operations. The death of a counterpart is a sobering event in the intelligence world, and the focus for Director Ratcliffe and the CIA is to help Ukraine's intelligence service regroup and rebuild as quickly as possible, as their effectiveness is critical to their broader war effort. This successful Russian strike served as a stark reminder that even as a dirty war of sabotage unfolds in the West, the conventional war of missiles and spies on the Eastern Front remains lethally effective. Many of my listeners, like 70%, haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel. And so many of you don't even know that you haven't subscribed. And that is actually what makes the show going. It's almost like you're making a donation to the show. So that's why I ask again and again, because it enables us to grow and grow and grow. And we're going for the long haul here. And listen, if this is your first time listening to So Rich, you don't have to subscribe. You guys, you're first ones on me. But if you have watched this show before, it's like you are a freeloader now. So all I would ask you is, if you have seen this show before and you like it, help me, help my team here. Hit that subscribe and like button now, and we will continue to build this show for you. That I swear. Thank you to all of you guys who have subscribed. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. That's all for me for today. I will see you soon. Bye for now.